going on, Lakers fans? Welcome into the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I got two topics of conversation that I want to discuss on today's show. First being, should the Lakers trade Zach LaVine as the trade rumors are heating up around Los Angeles trading for the Bulls All-Star guard? And then with the Lakers having their one of their preseason games versus the Milwaukee Bucks yesterday, I want to give you guys my thoughts and actually give a shout out to one of the UDFAs as he played his tail off yesterday for the Los Angeles Lakers. But before we dive into that, guys, if you guys want more Lakers YouTube videos, all you got to do is hit that thumbs up icon. Show us some support here at Chat Sports. You know, obviously we don't get a ton of videos out for you guys, but if you guys want to send us a message and you want more Lakers content in your life, please hit that thumbs up icon. All right, let's talk about Zach LaVine heading to the Los Angeles Lakers here. So, you know, the connection starts with Rich Paul and Clutch Sports, as obviously he is also Zach LaVine's agent. And, you know, LaVine has, you know, been floated in the latest trade rumors across the NBA for a long time now. But still, a trade has yet to come to fruition for the Chicago Bulls, and that could be for a countless amount of reasons. Like, number one, I think teams are wary of the red flags around Zach LaVine. His contract is massive, $42+ million over the next 3 years. And plus, if the Bulls were having to trade Zach LaVine, they would have to attach on a 15% trade kicker. So they're going to have to take 15% of his annual salary each year he's on another team, and they have to pay that out. So shout out to LaVine's agent, Rich Paul, on getting him a good deal there. But I think a trade could look like around LaVine heading to Los Angeles. You would have to give up D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, and maybe a guy like Gabe Vincent to help match salary. And, you know, I could see the Lakers potentially getting a draft pick on top of this. The Bulls do own the Portland Trailblazers first-round pick for next season. It is heavily lottery protected for the next couple of years, and it does convey into a second-round pick. But if you're the Lakers and want to just, you know, kind of double dip on taking advantage of LeBron James, you know, still playing top 10 player in the world-esque basketball, and you get him a third star like Zach LaVine, you would give yourself a better chance to win this season. But then also, if you get that extra draft capital, that sets you up for the post-LeBron James era. And let's just say you do trade for Zach LaVine and this season goes perfectly, then maybe I could see the Lakers using that draft pick to go get another superstar. So I personally think on the court, this would be a great fit because, you know, obviously the contract is the biggest red flag for Zach LaVine, but you also have to talk about his inability to be a leader for an organization or the inability to just defend. But if he goes to the Lakers, you can kind of mask some of those red flags. Number one, you would have LeBron, one of the best leaders in all of sports. And two, you would have Anthony Davis, one of the truly best rim protecting and defensive forwards we have in the league. And I love Austin Reeves. I love what he's done for the Lakers so far. But if you want to take a guy in LaVine who plays a very similar brand of basketball as Austin Reeves, LaVine is just more talented. And I think LaVine's a guy, he's going to come into the season with a massive chip on his shoulder because he's heard the reports. He's untradeable. Nobody wants him on his basketball team. And if the Lakers would take a chance on him, a guy who is extremely skilled, can score at all three levels, he's a hyper athlete, he can put a ton of pressure on the rim, I think the Lakers would, one, be getting a pissed off Zach LaVine, and two, he would be wanting to prove a lot of people wrong, and what better way than getting in the playoffs with the Lakers, and then also having big-time performances in the playoffs. And I think he could have that opportunity with the Los Angeles Lakers. So for me, if I'm the Lake Show, I am doing whatever it takes to get LaVine on this team because the Western Conference is too stacked. They're not going to compete for a title with the roster you have constructed right now. So the Lakers are kind of in that weird, like, purgatory zone in the Western Conference where they're not good enough to compete, but they're not bad enough to, like, get a top pick in next year's draft. But if you go get LaVine, you at least give yourself a chance. I'm not saying LaVine's, like, a huge needle mover, but he definitely makes this Lakers team a whole lot better. But you guys let me know your thoughts. Should the Lakers trade for Zach LaVine? Give me a Y for yes or an N for no down below in the comments section. Really curious to see what you guys have to say. And we are going to talk about the Lakers-Bucks preseason game here in just a second. Now, I do want to give a massive shout-out to today's presenting sponsor, and that is Prize Picks. If you guys download the Prize Picks app and use promo code CLNS, you guys will get $50 instantly when you just play $5. And the best part is you don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Now, what is PrizePicks? PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stats projections with a shot to win up 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long with PrizePicks. Now, PrizePicks is the best way to get action on sports in over 30 states, including California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas. PrizePicks is the only real money daily fantasy sports platform with injury insurance policies, so your lineup can stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. If your player leaves in the first half and doesn't return, PrizePicks keeps your lineup live. So give your guys self a chance to get $50 instantly when you download the PrizePicks app and use promo code CLNS. Best part is you don't even need to win to receive that $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. But shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring today's edition of the Lakers Report. PrizePicks, run your game. All right, let's break it down. The Lakers beat the Milwaukee Bucks yesterday with a final score of 107-102. And I want to give a massive shout out to actually a UDFA who came off the bench yesterday and had an unbelievable performance. It was actually Quincy Oliveri. He played his collegiate hoops starting off at Rice University in Houston. Then he transferred to Xavier, a small school in Cincinnati where actually I went. So I was able to get good looks at him all throughout his collegiate career. And then once I saw the Lakers picked him up in the UDFA class, I was like, that is a guy that I'm going to keep my eyes on as someone who could potentially work in his way to getting rotational minutes. Now, he is an older rookie. He's 23 years old, but yesterday against the Milwaukee Bucks, he came off the bench and lit it up. His plus-minus was plus 20. He was able to score, I believe, 11 points. He was 3 of 4 from downtown, so you see that shooting ability with Quincy. And the thing I loved about him the most, and this is something I did not see at Xavier, he was picking guards up full court. He was getting in their jock strap. He was playing 94 feet. And I really felt like when watching this kid, you could feel this is a guy who is trying to make a roster. And, not a lot of people watch preseason basketball. I personally love watching it because you got a lot of these guys, fighting for their lives. Like, this is their career. This is their job. This is what's going to make them money for hopefully their family's future. And for future generations, they will be paid. So I love seeing the intensity out of Quincy yesterday. But also want to highlight a couple other guys. Dalton Connect played in 34 minutes yesterday, funny enough. But he was 2 of 10 from downtown. I'm not too worried about that performance. His shot looked good. Again, these guys are going to have days where you just miss jump shots. Like, that's the beauty of the NBA. It's a make-or-miss league. So Connect definitely struggled yesterday. Bronny has struggled throughout his first 2 games during the Lakers preseason. So, I doubt they give him real minutes once the season starts. But obviously we know LeBron, like, he has the end-all, be-all say there in Los Angeles. But I actually thought Max Christie, a guy who the Lakers extended this offseason, I thought he looked pretty good as well. He brings a lot of great point of attack defensive ability. But LeBron played yesterday. AD played. Rui also got out there. The Lakers actually ran their starters for a lot longer than I thought. I mean, D'Lo got 24 minutes. AD was the second leader in minutes yesterday at 25, and same with Rui. He got 24 as well. But, a guy like Cam Reddish, he came off the bench, gave you some good minutes, good defensive ability. Gabe Vincent actually looked like his old self with the Miami Heat. He was 3 of 5 yesterday in 11 minutes. But, overall, I thought it was a positive game for the Lakers. But again, if we're just talking about the real regular season, they got to make a move, man. I really, really do believe it. But we'll obviously have to wait and see. But, guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Don't miss a thing around your Los Angeles Lakers. And we'll see you guys next time, as always.